Hello guys, it's Snowflake here and welcome to episode 6 of your boy Snowlay at the wheel, and we're heading closer and closer to the end, as you can probably tell by the title. It wasn't a very good episode for us last time out. Newcastle got a last minute equaliser to stop us from getting our first league win. Then we lost to Getafe in the Europa League, and then at home to Arsenal in the league as well, which is normally a good game for United. So hoping for a lot of improvement this time round, although Wolves away is never easy. Hopefully we should get a win at home to Alexandria in the Europa League, and then we wrap up with Crystal Palace at home. So we've got an international break first, I think. As you can see, the fans hate my tactics, which is never good. Okay. Before we get into any games though, gonna see what we can do in the transfer market. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're going to leave the under 23 squad how it is. Oh, Sanchez finally scored his first goal for Inter Milan in October. Okay, Crescencio Somerville. It's a good name, but we won't be getting him. Or him. Or him. Nope. Benega maybe. Okay, Mata is doing well in training, apparently. Okay, Sander Burger. Nope. Sualio Mete. Probably won't be able to get this dude either. Nope. Okay, let's watch the under 23s play against Lincoln City. Andrade with a throw for them, gets it back from Coca. Coca with a cross finds Connolly at the back post, and the header creeps in to give Lincoln the lead. Now a penalty for Puigmal, and we've equalised. Smith short to Bolger. Over the top, Walker's through for Lincoln. And Walker blasts it in to give them the lead again. Taylor with a free kick. And it's gone over everyone, and Hugerworth is through. And Hugerworth with a finish to tie up the scores. And the match goes to penalties. What competition is this? McGee scores for us to give us the lead. And Walker ties it up. Now Chong. Good penalty. Top of the net. O'Connor for Lincoln, saved by the keeper, and we get the advantage. Helm puts it in despite the keeper guessing right. Andrade for Lincoln, another save by Woolston, the goalkeeper. He saved 2 out of 3 so far, and that's it, we win the shootout 4-1. My assistant said Paul Woolston didn't stand out, but he saved 2 penalties. That's pretty damn impressive. I guess we can still offer him out for loan. Guessing he's not actually that good in terms of stats. Internationals then. Just Galbraith playing, getting an assist as Northern Ireland under 21s beat Hungary. Okay, couple more. Matic had a decent game for Serbia against Northern Ireland, and Gallagher Allison did well at Scotland drew with Bosnia and Herzegovina, the youngsters. Okay, a heck of a lot more internationals then. No one particularly playing well. so far. Even in a 7-1 win, well, 17 minutes isn't that fair to judge by. But a lot of people not playing very well. Brijan Ibrahimi, the dude I signed, managed to score for Albania under 21s against Macedonia. De Gea did alright for Spain. Dado did well as Portugal under 21s beat San Marino. He got an assist and a 9.1, highest of anyone. Lindelof got an assist as Sweden beat Romania. Kovalenko got an assist as Ukraine beat Luxembourg, though his rating still wasn't very high. And Sanchez did well as Chile drew with Peru. And Pogba, speaking of which, is now completely back from his fractured jaw. He's definitely been missed. And yeah, we need all the help we can get at the moment. Got Burijo doing well in training and Rojo doing the worst. And let's watch under 18s take on Stoke. Oh, and I looked away at the screen for a second as Wellens scored from the free kick. Here's Mejia. Back to Hughes. Mejia goes for goal and is saved by Broom. Mengi with a free kick. He goes long. Hugoworth is through and Hugoworth's shot is saved by Broom for a corner. And all the way to the 85th minute here. Nixon to Jarrett. Plays it through. Chance for Gardner McIntosh for Stoke. And a great save by Masney to tip it over the bar. And straight from the corner, Jarrett to take. Fish heads it away. Sparrow tries to head it in, but heads it over. Now Broom drop kicks it long. Stoke still looking for an equaliser, and we just let Gardner McIntosh bring it down really well, but he puts the shot over the bar. And now into injury time, and Hugoworth has no one near him for United. Cuts inside, goes for goal, but Broom is able to keep it out. Stanley's corner, still going on with the highlights. Nash heads it behind for a corner. It's a bit of a strange one, but that's it. Charlie Wellens' free kick is the only goal of the game, and we take the win, which leaves us in 4th in the under-18s league. Ooh, and Mata has twisted his ankle during training. That's not good. 3 or 4 weeks out. Fortunately, he wasn't really playing anyway, but Mata's such a lovable dude, you hate to see him hurt. Okay, under 23s to face Sunderland. There's the relevant players picked. Some international games. Gallagher Ellison not playing well for Scotland under 19s against England. Degi Sotona playing well for Ireland against Denmark. Not a great game for Rashford as England couldn't beat Bulgaria. Did I say? I hope I said Bulgaria, and not what I think I said. Okay, some more international games. De Gea got a 9 rating and an assist as Spain beat Faroe Islands 14-0. Jesus, I have to see what happened here. Morata scored 6, Isco scored 3, Ramos 2, Gaia, Hermoso and Costa 14-0, holy moly. Well, that happened. Pogba didn't play well, even though France beat Iceland 4-1, and Lindelof did play well as Sweden beat Norway 5-1. Okay, let's watch the under-23s take on Sunderland then. Featuring a couple of first teamers. Here's Connolly for Sunderland. Over the top, and there's Wyke. Wyke is through. Chance for Sunderland, and it's a good save by Baumann, and Bernard puts it behind for a corner. Kokodo with a long ball, but it's cut out by Hockenhull. And he plays it over the top, and Mellor is through. Chance to give us the lead, but it's saved by Abdelkader. Kokodo's header goes straight to Chong. Now Burijo over the top. Mellor brings it down. Chance for Mellor, and it's another save by the keeper. Now Chong back to Ercolani. Another over the top pass for Mellor to chase, and Mellor puts it wide this time. It's another good chance for Damani Mellor. He just can't seem to score in this game. Burijo now with a corner, and it's Mellor with a header off the bar. That was unintentional rhyming, by the way. Mellor once again on the ball, this time down the right. Cross goes to the back post where Chong's coming in. He went for the first time effort, and it just clips the top of the bar and goes over. Sunderland corner. Embleton to take. Bernard heads it away. It's come to Kennedy, who tees up Gooch. And Gooch with a strike, and it's a very good effort from the edge of the box, and it gives Sunderland the lead, perhaps against the run of play. Burijo now finds Mellor with a pass, and Mellor back into the path of Burijo, and Burijo with a finish to tie it up with a minute to go. And yeah, it's going to end in a 1-1 draw. Okay, couple more internationals. Ivanovic playing well as Serbia beat Lithuania. A goal for Angel Gomez as Portugal under-20s drew with England. Levitt played well as Wales under-23s beat Denmark. Galbraith did well as Northern Ireland under-23s or under-21s beat Malta. McTominay getting an assist as Scotland beat Cyprus. And Matic also did well in the Serbia-Lithuania game. Cool. Young was doing well as left back, Shaw. Not Luke Shaw, just Shaw as in S-U-R-E. Let's praise Rashford's recent form. He's been... Okay, well... Even Rashford doesn't think he's playing that well. I was going to say he's been one of our few okay players, it would seem. Okay, delving back into transfer market then. Alright, there we go. Bunch of inquiries made. Let's see, Digi Satona doing well for Ireland under 19s as they beat Liechtenstein. Rashford got himself a goal as England beat Kosovo 4-1. Gallagher Allison did well for Scotland under 19s against Israel, and 2 goals for Sanchez as Chile beat Ecuador 3-1. Luke Stopforth, a recommended data analyst from Brentford. See if we can bring him in. Okay, that's quite a few offers made. So we got Melvin Bard from Lyon. Hopefully he keeps the spirits up in the dressing room. Guess not. Jacobiacto from Sampdoria. Nope. Pedro Pelagio from Maritimo. Nope. And Mohamed Darami from Copenhagen. Okie doke. Okay, Yunus Maleh from Wolfsburg, Turkish international, I'm kind of familiar with. Okay. Mattia Novella from Salernitana, maybe. Nope. Michal Sadilek from PSV. Yep, I have heard this one before. Oh, what's Steve Bruce doing, man? Leave me alone, Brucey. You got your own team to manage. Okay, let's hope Carrick calling us confident is right. Let's play a positive game. Focus down the left. And yeah, we're getting ready to play our first game against Wolves. But first, as a Friday game, Chelsea v Tottenham. There's going to be Spurs who take the 1-0 win thanks to a Lucas Moura goal. Rashford, top of the training charts. Sergio Romero not doing very good. And Leicester almost beat Man City with a late goal from Vardy. The 94th minute Fernandinho goal ties that game. What else? Had a Carabao Cup game rescheduled. Our match clash with Bournemouth. Don't know when it was before, but Sheffield United unlikely to sign Dean Henderson permanently. Guess that's good. So there's a Haas late goal sees Palace beat Sheffield United. Richarlison's goal sees Everton beat Villa. And Steve Bruce turns out has his team under control because Newcastle have beaten Southampton 3-0. Liverpool beat West Ham 3-1. And now finally we will get to face Wolves. And just for one change from the team that lost to Arsenal, there's going to be the long-awaited return of Paul Pogba in our midfield in the place of Andreas Pereira. And Wolves' team is going to be Patricio in goal, Vallejo, Bolly and Cody at the back, Doherty and Johnny as wing-backs, Neves, Moutinho and Dendoncker in the middle, with Cutrone and Jota up front. No Jimenez is very noticeable. They've got Ruddy, Bennett, Traore, well, that's another big plus for us, Neto, Saiz, Ofosu Aye and Jordao on the bench. Alright, hopefully I say this every time, but this has to be a win because I'm running out of lives here. That should have been Newcastle in our last league away game, but last minute goals, of course, can take that away from you. Can't tell if this is a chance or just to follow on from the usual start of a game animation, but James does have it in the box, but he's tackled by Johnny and he'll bring it out of play. Well, the highlight's still going, so this could be a chance for Wolves. Doherty plays it down the line for Jota, and Jota's cross, Johnny heads it down to Cutrone. And that was a good chance for Wolves, but he's hit it straight at De Gea. Wolves throw, Doherty to take, but Pogba heads it away to Shaw. He almost gives it away to Neves, but fortunately we get it back. Pogba sends that long to Martial, who heads it on, but there's no one near him, so Bolly plays it to Johnny and Wolves come forward. Neves to Doherty. Doherty looks for Jota, but Mascherano clears. But now Neves and Moutinho are exchanging passes. Neves to get it back from Dendoncker. Dendoncker finds Johnny. Johnny with half a chance, but his shot is blocked. Or pass, I don't even know which one it was, but Wolves still playing around with it in midfield. Neves eventually finds Doherty on the right. Doherty pulls it back to Jota, but his shot's blocked by Maguire. Neves from distance. It's blocked, but the flag was up against Doherty earlier on anyway. So Wolves definitely have had the better of the first 10 minutes. I wish I could say I was surprised. Okay, let's go back to short passing. Okay, we have a corner. It's going to be Luke Shaw to take it. Vallejo's header away. McTominay picks up the loose ball. Back out to Shaw. Cross finds Martial at the back post, and he sets it up for Marcus Rashford. And that's a great finish by Rashford. Actually, that's his first goal of the season. And we're in October, so worth the wait if it gives us the win, but Marcus Rashford with our first shot of the game gives us the lead. Okay, Wolves now have a throw. Johnny to take, headed back to him by Dendoncker. Wan-Bissaka blocks for cross, plays it to James. This could be a chance for a counter. James finds Martial. Now Mascherano to James. Martial again to Wan-Bissaka, who's oddly the furthest forward. Martial now to James. James, Pogba switches it over to Rashford, who brings it down. Rashford cuts inside, and he's gone past a couple of players here. He's set up Martial, but the shot is saved by Patricio. Great work there by Marcus Rashford. Okay, coming up to half time, we're still in front, just 1 minute added on. Johnny has been booked. And that's it. Rashford's goal is the only goal of the half. Now, I don't know, I can't answer this question perfectly, but maybe the return of Pogba has made a big difference for us. Wolves aren't playing too well this season themselves, it has to be said. They are, I believe, 17th in the league, I think it was. But we'll take it. So yeah, give the fans their money's worth. Might feel in particular giving Dan James no pressure. And straight away James fouls Johnny right at the start of the second half. Okay, I don't really care if it's a matter of holding on. I just want to get the result and go home. Cody's got himself booked as well. Maybe if we can get a Wolves player sent off, our lives would be easier. They've got a throw over. It's Doherty to Neves and back to Doherty. And Rashford has been sent off. Just what I'm talking about, getting a Wolves player sent off. Marcus Rashford, with a ridiculous challenge, has got himself red carded. Just what we needed. What to do? Well, I think we just have to pull Martial back to the left wing and play without a striker. And just pray that we can hang on for the last half an hour of this game. Neves is going to take the free kick, and De Gea forced into a great save. Cody's kept it alive. He's played it back to Neves. Here's Vallejo, Moutinho, Neves, Doherty, back to Neves. Doherty again. Cross is blocked though, and Wolves will have a throw. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more Wolves chances where that came from. Traore comes on for Neves. Great. It's more trouble to worry about. Let's tighten up, of course. Preserve our lead. Although Wolves haven't had a chance for a good 10 minutes since the red card. James has got himself a yellow card. And we have a goal kick, which I'd be excited about if we were level, but it can't be. De Gea sends that long. James is headed down. Dendoncker intercepts it. Plays it to Jota. And Jota gets into the box. His cross is blocked. And it will be a corner. I think it was McTominay blocking the cross. I'm a bit worried because that usually means Wolves do something, but no, nothing happened. That was a strange highlight. But more of them, please, if it means that Wolves don't have a shot. Moutinho free kick. He's gone for goal. De Gea with a save, and Lindelof heads it away. Shaw completes the clearance. Doherty's throw. Shaw heads it away. Martial flicks it on. Moutinho with a loose ball, just defending at the moment. Vallejo to Bolly. Bolly looks for Jota and finds him. Jota goes for the cross, or was it a shot? I don't care. De Gea has the ball in his two hands. That's all I care about. De Gea sends it long, but there's no one up front, so Bolly's just going to head it to Moutinho. Here's Johnny. Johnny looking for Traore and finding him. Traore's cross is blocked. Cutrone with a pass back, but Pogba now will just get it clear. Cody, deep in Wolves' half, will just bring it forward without any contest. Cody plays it out to Traore. Traore gets into the box, but his shot is blocked by Maguire. Traore again wins a corner off Maguire. And this highlight is dragging on forever. Moutinho with a corner. Lindelof heads it away. Martial gets that one clear. Wolves throw. Cody to Cutrone. Back to Cody. Now Bolly. Surprised they're still playing with three centre-backs given that we don't have a striker. But here's Johnny on the left. Johnny finds Cutrone, and that should have been an equaliser for Wolves, but De Gea makes the catch. Please don't tell me it's going to be another last-minute denial of a winner. Vallejo's throw for Wolves. Shaw heads it away, but it's as far as Cutrone, and his cross is blocked by Shaw for a corner. Now Jota's bringing it forward. His cross is blocked. Tries again. Maguire heads it away. Traore back to Doherty. Martial puts a foot in there, and Doherty's forced backwards, but then he's able to turn, But another great sliding tackle by Martial, just when we need him to. And that may well keep us ahead, but it's still going to be a Wolves throw. Just over 20 seconds to go. Doherty goes long, Shaw with a header away. Moutinho goes for goal, off the post, and the rebound falls into De Gea's arms. And it looks like we're going to escape with a win here. De Gea taking his time before whacking it long. Martial even wins the flick on, and the full-time whistle goes. Rashford, both the match winner, and the man that made it so difficult for us with his red card. But we needed a win, and we have got it. They've even given Rashford the Man of the Match award. For some reason, red cards don't seem to take away much from your rating in this game. Worst players, Cutrone for Wolves, and McTominay for us. The team didn't like the post-match talk, but hey, we're off the bottom of the table now. We're up to 18th, and I call that a win. Kind of. It's just a one-match ban for Rashford, which is weird. I thought it would be a 3-week, 3-game ban, but okay, one match is fine. Mike Phelan says that the ref was probably correct, so we'll give Rashford the 1-week wages as per the club policy. And Southampton get 1 million because Luke Shaw's played 80 games for us. Let's praise Rashford's performance, because apparently we should be doing that even though we got a red card. And he's agreed with his fine. Okay, one obstacle done. Next up, home to Alexandria in the Europa League, which should be 2 wins from 2. One would hope anyway. Yeah, a run of games together would be great. And Mascherano, James and Wan-Bissaka would all agree with that. Board's still giving me a D rank, but they are happy with Rashford and the quality of pressing as opposed to the start of the episode, which is nice. Can't help but feel that I'm still on very thin ice. Okay, some more Prem games then. Arsenal beat Brighton 4-1, which is probably a good result for us because Brighton are tied with us with 6 points. And Burnley got a last-minute equaliser from Ashley Barnes after Billing had given Bournemouth what looked to be a late winner. And Bournemouth doing well for themselves, 3rd in the league. Win for Galatasaray. Good stuff. Getting a lot of updates about all those players I've tried to sign. Finally, Watford will take on Norwich. And it's a 1-0 win for Watford. They had to win the game with 10 men as well. And that means we stay 18th. With a game in hand, that could take us up to 15th. Hooray. Potentially 14th if we win by 6 goals, but doubt that's going to happen. Now under 23s playing a friendly against Basford United, so moving from Rashford to Basford. And we've got some first team players. There's one of them, Lingard, playing it to Chong, and Chong's got himself through on goal, and that's a great finish by Chong to give us the lead. McGurk with a long ball, but Fosu Mensah cuts it out, heads it to Fred. Fred's long balls put Chong in behind. Chong for a second, and Chong obliges. Now Lingard plays it all the way back to Mejbri. Here's Fred. That's a lovely through ball for Lingard. Chance for free, and it's saved by Reed. Laird now with a free kick. Sends that one long, looking for Chong. Another unintentional rhyme, and it's put Chong for on goal. For a hat-trick, it's saved, but he puts in the rebound. A 32-minute hat-trick for Chong. Gives us a 3-0 lead. Now Fosu Mensah sends it over the top, and once again Chong lashes onto it. Chance for a fourth, and he gets it. Wonder who's going to win the Man of the Match award in this one. Mejbri to Fred. Fred holds it, does what everyone else is doing, and just sends Chong running. Chong is through, but this time the goalkeeper saves it. Here's McGurk for Basford to Luto. Luto with a long ball forward. Twanzebe's missed it, and it's put in by Aaron Baldwin, and Basford have won back. Fred to Lingard. Lingard able to bring it forward, and he's taken out by Bennett, who's already been booked, and Joel Bennett gets his second yellow, and Basford down to 10 men with 4 minutes to go. But that's going to be it. 4 goals by Chong give us a very big win. And a very good game for Chong, a 9.8 rating, not quite the perfect 10. But that's still a very good game. Mejbri doing well in training. It's nice because he's one of our best youngsters. Burijo 1 to 3 days out with a tight groin. It's fine, I think we'll manage. Some more scout reports. There we go, that's going to do it. Now we sit and wait and see how many times we get turned down again. Oh, another news item predicting my sacking. Even Ronaldo is starting to give us pointers now. Of course, Ronaldo's been watching all of Alexandria's games, and he's determined that Kirilo Kovalets is their biggest threat. Thank you to CR7 for doing some scouting for us. Let's definitely go attacking, go long, and not get stuck in, because Rashford got sent off last time we did that. And yeah, let's hope our team is always motivated despite the whatever game they play in. Ooh, 13.75 mil for Bentaleb is not bad. Okay. Galatasaray lost to Zenit in the Champions League. That ain't good. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Bentaleb, the ex-Tottenham guy. Never mind. Yeah, unlucky to Aberdeen there. Okay, Jonas Svensson from AZ. Nope. And oh, Daniel Bezzelli from Torino, maybe. Nope. Okay, some Europa League games have been played. Arsenal coming from behind to beat Strasbourg. Besiktas beating Feyenoord. Okay. Now let's go into our game. So we're second in the group at the moment, due to the fact that we lost to Getafe. And we're going to keep an unchanged starting lineup. Even though Rashford got sent off, we're going to keep him in the team. And right, Alexandria have got Pankiv in goal, Miroshnichenko, Grekishkin, Shendrik and Stetskov at the back, Bernada and Zaporozhan holding, Tretyakov, Kovalets and Shastal behind Sitalo up front, with Rudik, Lukovic, Dovki, Bezborodko, Zadaraka, Pashayev and Protasov on the bench. And please, we're not going to get a much easier game than this for most of the season, so please guys, let's get a win. Let's get some pressure off of me. Just win, please. Like, we already won what's supposed to be the hardest game of the episode, I think. And James is already in the box, but Stetskov tackles him and we'll have a throw. And maybe a chance? No. Okay, Pogba with a free kick from the left. He sends it into the box. Maguire's header, and Harry Maguire scores his first goal for the club after 3 minutes. Something he hasn't done in real life. And yeah, perfect start. Just what I wanted. But Alexandria have a corner now. Kovalets will take it. Headed away by McTominay. Shastal gets to the loose ball, back to Kovalets. Wan-Bissaka heads that one away, and now here comes James as we look to counter-attack. And Daniel James is just going to keep going down that right-hand side. His cross is blocked though by Stetskov. Stetskov with a pretty bad clearance though, and it comes straight to the feet of Rashford. Now Pogba spots the run of Luke Shaw. Shaw's cross, Shendrick heads it away. James collects. And James gets his cross away. Tretyakov heads it away. Shaw now back in there. Headed away as far as Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And that's just wide. Yet to see him score, both in real life and in the game. Yellow card for Stetskov, and now Pogba will take the free kick. Floats it in there, McTominay flicks it on for Martial. What a save by the goalkeeper. The move carries on, Pogba with the cross back in there, and Stetskov heads it eventually behind for a corner. That was a really good chance for Martial. Well worked free kick. Mascherano to take the corner, and Martial wins the header, but straight at Pankiv. Yellow card now for Tretyakov. And coming up to half time. I mean, stats wise, we haven't dominated Alexandria, which is weird. We have a throw now though, maybe we can make it 2. Wan-Bissaka gets it back from Martial. Mascherano to Pogba. McTominay with a first time switch to find Rashford on the left, a good pass. Can Rashford find a man in the middle? He's found James at the back post. Shot blocked though by Grekiskin for a corner. Now Mascherano will take. And it's missed everyone. Martial will get there on the other side to Maguire. And now Pogba. Back to Maguire. Pogba again. Maguire again. Eventually back to Shaw. That's going to be half time. Harry Maguire's 4th minute goal is the only goal of the game, and that gives us a 1-0 lead. Borussia Mönchengladbach and Getafe are still level in the other game, which is good news. Yeah, we're favourites for a reason. Go out and show them why, I suppose. Yeah, we could do with a little bit more of a convincing performance. I was kind of hoping for at least 3 goals to get the team morale up. But in my position, any win is welcome. Yellow card for Miroshnichenko. And now we have a throw. Wan-Bissaka to James. Holds it up. Back to Wan-Bissaka. That's an ambitious ball to the middle and is cut out by Kovalets, although Mascherano with a good tackle on Sitalo. Tretyakov to Bernada. Now Miroshnichenko to Grekiskin. Back to Miroshnichenko. Grekiskin again. And back. Grekishkin almost gives it away, but Kovalets now to Bernarda. And now Grekishkin goes back to his goalkeeper Pankiv. Under a little bit of pressure is able to pass it out to Shendrik, but his long ball's cut out by Shaw, who heads it to Mascherano, who brings it forward, plays it to Pogba. Pogba finds Shaw on the left. Shaw pulls it back to Rashford. Chance for Rashford, but his shot is blocked. Grekishkin clears. Mascherano heads it to Pogba. Gets it back. Looks for Rashford, but overhits the pass. And it'll be a goal kick. Yellow card now for Pogba, and then one for Shaw, and Kovalets will take a free kick for them. Bernarda's header fortunately just wide, and that could have been an equaliser for our opponents. It's another free kick for Kovalets. He's played this one short to Shendrik, and he's gone for goal from distance, and what a goal by Anton Shendrik, and Alexandria have equalised out of nothing. And yeah, we were expecting to win this game, but Alexandria have probably played better in this second half. We've got a corner. Mascherano will take it. Headed away by Bernarda. It's come to James. Back to Maguire. James again. And now Rashford. Here's James. Rashford to Pogba. Rashford again gets into the box. Sets up Martial, and I think that was deflected. Nope, that was just a really bad shot. "20 minutes to go. Zadaraka is on for Shastal. Come on, we need a winner, please." Protosov and Bezborodko on for Tretyakov and Sitalo. Yellow card for Rashford. James has picked up a knock, so we'll take him off. Bring on Pereira. Okay, Zadaraka's cross. De Gea collects. Now, I think the highlight started before I made the sub, so I think this is just going to be a genuine highlight. De Gea's drop kicks found Martial, who's able to turn. Chance for Martial. What a save by Pankiv. And Miroshnichenko will clear. Zaporozhan is now booked. Miroshnichenko with a throw. Bernarda switches it to Stetskov. Zaporozhan. McTominay's tackle. Chance for a break. Mascherano finds Martial, who can turn and go. Is he going to wait for some support? He does. He plays it back to Pogba, and Paul Pogba gives us back the lead with 3 minutes to go. And I breathe a huge sigh of relief. Thank goodness he is back. And Pogba with a goal and an assist today, which was spared our blushes with what's been a pretty poor performance against this team. Though it's not over. 5 minutes had it on. Miroshnichenko's cross. McTominay heads it away. And Pereira with the clearance to find Martial. And Martial gets past one. Gets past he doesn't quite get past Shendrik. It's a good last-ditch tackle to stop him, and he gets it away. So Getafe's lead against Mönchengladbach, which means they go top. Pereira with a long ball over the top all of a sudden has found Martial through. Can he seal the win? Yes, he can. It was a very tight angle, but he's managed to squeeze it in, and that should be 3 points guaranteed. We shouldn't have had to struggle this much, but looks like we're finally going to get the win. Martial's flick on now. Pereira sets up Pogba from distance, but this one goes just wide, and I think that'll do it. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So 3-1, it's finished. Maguire, Pogba and Martial with the goals. I think we maybe narrowly deserve a win at the end, but I'm still not very happy with this performance. Should have been a lot better. But 2 wins on the spin, that's all that counts. And hopefully that will generate us some confidence. I mean, I'm sure the game's supposed to end any second. As Rashford may have one last chance. Nope. That's going to be it. 3-1 is the score. Pogba, goal and an assist, man of the match. We've been a lot better since he came back. Worst player goes to Tretyakov. But yeah, good job guys, I guess. We got the win. Getafe of course got that last minute winner, so they're top of the group, but it means even if we don't top the group we're very likely to qualify, because even if Mönchengladbach beat us, well, never mind, I don't know what I'm saying, it doesn't make us much more likely. Mönchengladbach could beat us by more than we beat them. Wolves managed to lose their game. Let's praise Mr. Pogba. Gareth Southgate was watching us, looking at Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Shaw and Rashford for England. Well, Maguire scored, so he had a decent game. And I'm still a D rank manager. Yeah, Martial did well. He got a goal and an assist as well. Okay, Premier League then. Aston Villa v Leicester. And it's going to be an entertaining 3-3 draw. Villa having a 3-0 lead at half time and then blowing it. Training, Rashford doing very, very well. Not a great week though for Tuanzebe. Oh look, another report about I'm about to be sacked. There's a shock. Wan-Bissaka about to play against his old team. Yep, we've been sharp, sure. Dalot is showing good progress. That's good. And we'll push higher up against Crystal Palace. Hopefully we'll get away with that. Some more Prem games. Before that, our under-18s will take on Everton. Let's see how that one goes. Guadagno with the goal kick. Hugoworth gets there before the defender. Chance for Hugoworth, but it's saved by McIntyre. Everton throw. McAllister to Hosel. McAllister's cross. Oh, that's a poor touch. And it's tipped onto the post. Oh, the flag's up anyway against Max Thompson. That was a really good save though by Gradagno. Here's Dylan Thompson with a long ball. And he's put Dobbin for on goal. And Dobbin with a shot. He puts it wide. Carroll goes long, looking for Max Thompson on the left. Takes a touch, goes for a cross. Header by Cannon, and he's put it into the far corner. And Tom Cannon has given Everton the lead. Everton throw, McAllister to Hosey rather. McAllister's cross is blocked, but Hosey tries. Finds Max Thompson, but it's blocked by Hughes. Higgins gives it straight to Dodgson. And Hartley with a long ball. Mejbri brings it down. He's brought down by Dylan Thompson, who gets a second yellow. Everton down to 10 men for the last 20 minutes. McIntyre with a free kick for them. Cannon heads it down to Onyango. Ball over the top finds Dobbin. Dobbin goes for it and makes it 2-0 to 10-man Everton. And that's probably going to be a defeat. Another goal kick by McIntyre. It's found its way to Dobbin, who brings it down. Goes for goal from distance, and Gradagno should have saved it, doesn't. And Dobbin second makes it 3-0. Not a good game for them. Oh, Rashford has now got a further too much ban for that tackle, so he's going to be out for 3 games. Well, I'm not going to appeal against it because Mike Phelan said earlier that it was probably justified. So 3 games out for Rashford, that's not good. Okay, Liverpool have beaten Chelsea coming from behind to win 3-1. Brighton have beaten Newcastle, which means they go above us for now. Norwich have beaten Everton 3-1. And Southampton beat West Ham 4-1 thanks to a Redmond hat-trick. So Brighton have gone above us. How did Wolves get above us? I don't know. Man City beat Watford 4-1, 2 goals each by Aguero and Fernandinho. So if we win, we go up to 16th. I believe I'm right. Confusing myself. And there's games in hand with other teams as well, which could potentially take us even further. Okay, let's get straight into the Palace game then. So we're going to be forced to make at least one change, but that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make one change. So James is going to go over to the left, and Jesse Lingard will take the place of a suspended Rashford on the right. And Palace will have Gaeta in goal, Ward, Cahill, Sacco and Riedewald at the back, Townsend, Meyer, Milivojevic, MacArthur and Zaha in midfield, with Ayew up front, Hennessy, Dan, Pussetto, Benteke, Schlupp, Tompkins and Kouyaté on the bench. Alright, we'll pray for a United win. 3 out of 3 episode would be very much welcome. And hopefully, as the home team, on the back of 2 wins, we're going to ignore that pass by Maguire. Hopefully, on the back of 2 wins, the team should be a lot more confident, as James gets himself a yellow after 2 minutes. Here's Mascherano to James. James brings it forward. Goes back to Shaw. Mascherano switches it out to Lingard on the right. Lingard's cross finds Martial. His shot is blocked. The ball falls to Lingard again though in the box, and Sacco with a last-ditch tackle, a really good block, and we'll have a corner. Shaw to take, and goalkeeper Gaeta comes out to collect. Pogba now with a free kick. He's gone for goal and it's gone in. Gaeta probably should have saved it, but Paul Pogba has come back and has scored 2 goals in 3, and the third game isn't even over yet, and he may have been the missing piece. And with that free kick, it's hard to argue. Lovely strike by Pogba. Ward's throw. Here's Milivojevic. Gets it back from Ward. And his pass is blocked. Pogba will take it. And Pogba with a brilliant ball to find Martial. Martial completely on his own, but he's managed to fashion himself a chance, and he's hit the inside of a post. Very unlucky. He did really well to basically generate that chance on his own. And yeah, the team's playing a lot better today. Palace throw, Riedewald to Milivojevic. Cross blocked by Lingard, who then goes in for a good tackle. Lingard finds Martial, but he's stopped in his tracks by Sacco this time. And Sacco has found AU over the top. AU goes for goal, but it's blocked by his ex-teammate Wan-Bissaka. And we'll take that if that's going to be Palace's only chance of a half. I may have jinxed that, but I hope not. There's still 10 minutes to go. Okay, 1 minute added on. And half time, and Pogba's superb free kick is so far the only goal of the game. And I think we're value for the lead so far. Yeah, we're favourites and go out and show them why. So Kouyaté has come on for AU up front. That seems like a defensive change, although judging by who took the kick-off for Palace, I think that just means they put Wilfried Zaha up front. Of course, he's against his old team. I forgot to mention that. So he's going to want to perform. I'm a bit worried about Zaha. And here's Townsend for on goal from a pass by Milivojevic, but he puts it wide, and not the start to the second half I would have wanted. Okay, seems like it's quietened down after Townsend's effort at the start of the half. Here's Kouyaté, back to Cahill. Kouyaté again. Now Ward. It's going to be forced back to Cahill. Cahill to Milivojevic, now Kouyaté. Milivojevic, and now Ward. And Milivojevic goes long and he's found Zaha. This could be a chance for Wilfried Zaha to equalise, but De Gea, old teammate of his, keeps him out. Yellow card for Shaw. Both of our left-sided players now in the book. Benteke now comes on for Townsend. Now he'll go up front as Zaha goes back to the wing. Shaw's throw, he gets it back from Martial. Gets into the box, his cross is headed away by Riedewald. And Maya back to Riedewald as Palace will get it clear. Riedewald sends it long. Lindelof cuts it out. Maguire now to Mascherano. Wan-Bissaka back to Mascherano. Wan-Bissaka has it back. Down the line for Lingard. Wan-Bissaka again. Pogba, Lindelof. That's a lovely ball by Lindelof and a chance for Martial. And another fantastic block by Sakho. He's made 2 or 3 really good blocks for Crystal Palace today. Which is annoying because we want to be more than 1 goal up. Schlupp replaces Maya as Palace's last sub. Now Shaw with a throw. Goes back to Maguire. Shaw again. Maguire sends it long. Martial wins a head on, but there's no United player there. Sakho to Riedewald. Milivojevic takes his time and he's gone long, and Kouyate's made the burst forward. Kouyate has equalised with just over 10 minutes left. Of course, we couldn't have a perfect episode, could we? And Cheikhou Kouyaté has tied it up. And we haven't looked like doing much in this second half, to be honest. Okay, heading into the last minute. Ward's header away comes to James. James goes to switch it, but it's a poor pass, and Schlupp heads it to MacArthur. MacArthur finds Benteke over the top. Surely we won't lose it. And De Gea saves it. It's going to be 3 minutes added on. And it's looking more likely that Palace are going to find a winner. James once again looking a bit worn out. Okay, we'll bring on Mr. Pereira. MacArthur now with a corner. Header away by Maguire. It's come out to Schlupp. Okay, that's no more highlight there. And it looks like it's going to end at 1-1. I hope it's going to end 1-1, given that Palace have the ball. Alright, well, that's going to be it. Pogba's terrific free kick gave us the lead, but we didn't play well enough to deserve the win, and Kouyate got a late equaliser to get Palace a deserved point. Milivojevic with the assist gets the man of the match. Well, Pogba definitely had a case himself. Townsend was their worst player. But yeah, disappointing in the end. But I still have my job, which is all that counts. So yeah, we'll do a recap. So we managed to beat Wolves 1-0 thanks to a goal by Marcus Rashford, who then later got sent off and forced us to defend for our lives. We beat Alexandria 3-1 in the Europa League. Really struggled there. Maguire scored his first goal. Pogba though got a late winner after they equalised, and Martial sealed the win. And we were heading for a win against Palace thanks to another Pogba goal, but Kouyate's equalised with 10 minutes to go. Means we're still bottom of the league and somehow still in a job at the end of the episode, although in fairness we have a game in hand that could take us at least out of the relegation zones. But yeah, that's going to do it. In the next episode it's going to be a double header against Bournemouth. We face them in midweek in the Carabao Cup at home before going to their ground away in the Premier League and then finally we go to Ukraine to face Alexandria in the Europa League. But for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did and want to know when I'm going to be going live in the future, you can check out my Discord link below. There's also links to all my other stuff there as well, and hopefully I'll see you on the next stream. Goodbye.